Hi everyone, I'm Lauren.
I'm Joe, we're from product marketing, and we are so excited to be coming to you here from BoxWorks. The keynote just wrapped, and we're gonna give you a recap of all the things that you might have missed if you didn't tune in.
Man, was that a cool keynote.
It was a very cool keynote. Like Aaron said, Aaron Levy, our CEO, probably our biggest set of announcements, maybe in company history, but definitely in the last several years at least.
Let's do a recap. Intelligent content management is the best of all of the existing content management tools that we've seen out there today. And what it really does is it applies intelligence to the center of your content management strategy so that you can work the way that you want to.
So we had a lot to say about AI today. Lauren, what was your take on our AI announcements?
Man, I cannot believe the multimodality of Box AI and AI Studios. That was a cool feature, I feel like, that just really is changing the game.
Yeah, AI Studio gives organizations the power to create AI agents that are specific to their business, tailor their AI use cases to their own organization. So imagine you can kind of build an agent, you can choose your own model, so whatever model out there, multimodality, to your point, Lauren, whether it's Gemini or Claude, whatever it might be, you can choose that model. You can give this agent customized instructions of how you want it to act. Maybe you want to focus on EMEA compliance regulations versus the US. You want it to be very specific. And you can actually then deploy that to your organization. You can test it within the AI playground. You can really make it your own. And it allows you to build that agent to help all your teams work even better with AI within the confines of what your company needs.
Absolutely. And to hear more about AI, I really think that Ben's session on the future of what AI is looking like too is really forward-looking, really thought leadership, and I think that would just be a really great place to start as well for those watching online.
Yeah. Ben Kus, our CTO, gave a whole in-depth look at kind of where we see AI going. It's not just agents. We're talking about agentic workflows. Imagine agents working together to solve complex business challenges. Very cool stuff, very much worth checking out.
Next up, workflow.
Workflow.
Wow. Were there some cool announcements there? Joe, my personal favorite, I have to say, is Box Apps. What about you?
Box Apps is really hard to compete with. Brand new no-code dashboard builder to help you manage all your content at scale. Imagine building a dashboard. We're marketers. Imagine building a digital asset management dashboard.
Imagine.
We know what content's coming up on expiration. We know what maybe if there's a logo that's out of date, we could use AI to fill in metadata and really manage all that content much more effectively. Really cool application. You can build, one for your sales team and all their contracts. You can build one for your industry-specific use cases. One we talked about was property management, all your leases. Really easy, customizable, but no code, so you don't have to put a load on your developer team. It's much easier and cheaper to build out.
And speaking of Box Apps, okay. What about AI metadata extraction that we also spoke about? So that's going to change the game.
Organizations deal with massive amounts of data, unstructured data, all those files. Today, you have to read through every single file, find those important pieces of information, logged in as metadata. That's all going away. With AI, we can actually intelligently extract that metadata. We can log it. We can help you structure that unstructured data. Catherine Powell from our product team gave a really interesting deep dive into how this works and what customers can do with it.
Truly, I mean, to see the demo automatically insert the metadata tags is wild.
Crazy.
I mean, it's an absolute game changer. Let's keep going with workflow. Wow, document generation. Box Doc Gen was also announced today.
Box Doc Gen and Box Forms.
Go to 2 in 1.
2 in 1. You got a twofer from our product lead, Dermo, on that one. Really great stuff. Just allowing you to really do those end-to-end content workflows in Box. So whether you're intaking information through a form, logging those form fields as metadata, maybe even pulling in actual document submissions. Imagine you're a bank and you're having a loan application process and you have a form for them to fill out, attach their driver's license. It all comes into Box. It all works together. And then it powers through our workflow automation tool, Relay, which we've had for many years now.
Yes.
Allows you to really automate all those next steps in that process. Maybe generate a document with Box Doc Gen also announced today.
I love that.
And maybe that Doc Gen goes through to Box Sign and gets e-signed, and then maybe you go and find that in your Box app. We saw a great demo today of how all these different tools work together to really automate that full end-to-end workflow process.
Really, this is the power of intelligent content management. It is allowing you to create these end-to-end workflow processes that you need in your business and are real today.
Next, we did have our security section. Lots still to come in security. Obviously, intelligent content management needs to be secure content management.
That is table stakes. One of my personal favorites that I think has been a long-awaited product announcement is Box Archive.
Yep.
I mean, to have preservation long-term like that and then also maintain compliance, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's super important. And today, a lot of organizations have to pay for very expensive archival tools, add another content silo.
So complex.
If you want to restore that, if for some reason you archived the wrong thing or something becomes relevant again, it's a whole process. Box Archive makes all of that simple by giving you those archival tools right inside of Box. We talked a little bit about ransomware. Obviously, we all see the consistent news stories about new ransomware issues. We need to just be very sensitive to that. And today we announced one of our products within the ransomware recovery portfolio, which is that intelligent content recovery, allowing you, if a file is corrupted, a file is kind of taken by a bad actor, you can restore that really easily. Used to take months, now is much faster, much easier, and much more simple for an admin to go and execute that. So huge progress on the ransomware front.
Oh, and you know what? You just reminded me. Content Manager, how did we miss that?
So we've refreshed the entire look and feel and operations behind our Content Manager. Very popular tool for admins to really look across all of that unstructured data. Some organizations have petabytes of data in Box.
Insane.
And admins need a way to really look across all that data, manage it, make sure it's properly collaborated, properly retained. And Content Manager got a huge facelift and a lot more new features to help you all do that more effectively than ever.
Okay, we've done security, we've done workflow, we've done AI, last but not least, platform.
Absolutely not least. We have more than 100,000 developers who operate on the Box platform, leveraging our APIs and SDKs to build those custom applications, custom integrations that their business needs. Oftentimes you build these maybe for customer-facing applications. Say, again, we'll use a bank example. You have a portal for your customers to log into and submit their content, interact with their content, work with their advisors. All that's possible via our platform and via our API part of our business.
Another big API announcement today was API AI. That's a tongue twister, but it is an amazing announcement.
Yeah, pulling in the Q&A functionality, the content creation functionality that's part of the Box AI fundamental product via the API. So imagine again, allowing for quick summarization of all of your clients' files within within that portal, or allowing customers to kind of engage with an AI chatbot that's responding based off of the information that's within their portal. It gets even more interesting when you go back to that AI Studio announcement.
Right.
And you think about those custom-built AI agents combined with this AI API. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I know. Oh my gosh. Okay. UI elements. We also talked about brand new UI elements that we announced in the platform keynote today. Really excited about those.
Yeah, just allowing you to really customize that look and feel. And then another huge one is Box DocGen API. So again, you have a lot of use cases where that data is being filled in. You need to automatically generate a document, maybe not within the Box UI, but through the API, you can automatically create those files for your customers.
Man, okay, did I miss any?
Oh, there was one big one at the very end. Our COO, Olivia Nottebohm, came on and announced how we're gonna be putting all of these different products together into the new Enterprise Advanced plan. So one simple plan, you get unlimited Box apps. So you can build apps for every single person, or at least every department in your organization. Remember, those are no-code, simple to build applications. All that available, the archive functionality available, metadata extraction available,
higher API allowances.
Actually a higher upload file size. So we are up to 500 gig file size upload, which is really monumental, especially for our customers in retail or in M&E who are working with really large files. A big ask from them that we've delivered on.
You know what? I really think Enterprise Advanced is going to unlock content workflows. So we are just so excited. Thank you all for joining BoxWorks, and thank you for listening to our BoxWorks recap.
Thank you all. We'll talk to you later.